Dubs!
Oh, hi, John.
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
hey.
Hey, bud. What was I reading? Oh, it's inner excellence. Did you see how many people were reading that at the game?
Yes, I did.
Eagles are training America's youth
Yep.
here.
Read more. The Reading Rainbow.
The Reading Rainbow. Welcome back to the 52 Reasons podcast. And, John, guess where the Eagles are right now?
We got more football, buddy.
We got more fucking football. But before we get to that, we're going to go over the Eagles' victory in the divisional rounds over the Los Angeles Rams. A nail-biter. The snow game, it was awesome. It was awesome watching it. Then we are going to preview the NFC Championship game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders.
You saw that coming.
I kind of did. Like 1% of me was like, they could do it.
You said the same thing about the Texans.
Shut the fuck up. They almost did. If not, did you see that?
Yes.
You saw like the stats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. The the Chiefs had 350 yards in the second half based on penalties. So I mean,
we'll jump into that a little bit.
Yeah, we will. So we're gonna go over everything. Talk about the preview, the matchup, which is I'm gonna be terrified because divisional matchups are always terrifying in the regular season. How about having a divisional matchup for a chance to go to the Super Bowl? And if the Eagles win, second Super Bowl in 3 years.
Yeah, look. We're going to get into the...
We're going to call Chad Owen.
Yeah, all quotes,
Yeah.
lots of stuff. We're going to dive into the Commanders thing and the third game of the season against them. But...
Yeah.
The Los Angeles Rams. How you feeling?
About the game or about the Los Angeles Rams?
The game.
The game, I felt like that game kind of went exactly how I thought it was going to in terms of... So here's the thing. I knew it was going to be tight. Pause. I knew it was going to be a tight game because of just how good the Rams are and Matt Stafford and Sean McVay. Like, you can never count them out of a game. Mm-hmm. And we didn't. It literally was until the last minute that the Eagles won that football game. But, to kind of look at the Rams as a whole, like, they not sold their soul, but they shipped away the future to win that Super Bowl. And the fact that they came practically one play away from going to the NFC Championship game 3 years later.
And they built something.
Like
that's not just Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp. They have a young core now.
Yes, you have Jared Verse, and I gotta give my flowers to him. He talked his shit against the Eagles. Backed it up, and then even gave the Eagles fans kudos after the game.
Yep.
So you know what? Tip your hat. You didn't disgrace the name, unlike some Subway guys. Did not disgrace the name of Jared. Good for him. Good on him. Respect.
Now, you know what he can't do?
Win.
Catch Saquon.
No,
that was beautiful.
You want to know that reminded me of, John?
What's that?
That X.com reminded me of?
What's that?
2023 National League Division Series. The Phillies against the Braves. Mm-hmm. Do you remember what happened in that series? In Game 2 specifically.
Are you talking about the stare down?
I am talking about the stare down.
Okay.
Bryce Harper gets thrown out. Orlando Arcia says, "Attaboy Harper." Harper then in Game 3 hits 2 home runs. The one was just... I've never seen a ball hit that far to right field in that moment, and then just gives him a nice little...
Saquon hit 2 home runs of his own.
Yes, he did.
Look, just our offensive defense skills. I think we got a good amount to dive into here.
You know what? Let's do defense.
Defense. Okay. You want to start positive or negative today?
Let's go negative.
Negative. Okay.
Because all things considered, this is going to be a positive episode.
Sure.
They won a playoff game.
Yes.
Can I just throw a nice little stat out there?
Good.
How many playoff wins does Dak Prescott have?
Is it 0? Okay, 2. I was going to say 1. But
He's been in the league for how many years?
Oh, wow. Same amount as Carson. 9 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels. Yep. He's rookie.
Correct. First year, yep.
Yeah. How many playoff wins does he got?
2.
Oh, one of them certainly isn't being paid as the highest player in the NFL, right?
Not.
I just wanted to throw a nice little Cowboy. And you know what sucks, man? I will get back to defense, but I'm just kind of like thinking.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels is so fucking cool, and he is so good, and I hate that I have to root against him.
He's a cool guy, yeah.
Like if the Eagles were bad, no, I wouldn't cheer for it.
Yeah, don't
that was bad. That was about to be a bad take by me. If he got drafted anywhere else, like if he was on the Bears and doing this, I'd be like,
now, here's the thing with that. I think you can root for him against the Cowboys.
Absolutely. We're all non-Cowboys fans. Yeah. Like, we will root for anybody against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels. Shout out to Jaden Daniels. Won me my fantasy league. Took a flyer on him. I'm 2 for 2 on taking rookie quarterbacks. Yeah. Took CJ Stroud last year. Took Jaden this year.
Yeah.
Probably not going to take any of the rookie quarterbacks this upcoming year.
No, wouldn't.
Okay, but back on track. Defense.
Quinyon Mitchell goes down. Early,
he does.
Early. And
it was like the first quarter, right?
Did not see him after. Yeah. Did not see him after that. He says he's fine.
Yeah.
He says he's fine.
Yeah.
Here's my question. If he's fine and everything's good, why didn't he come back?
I think it was more they didn't know. Like, I think by the time they knew, because he didn't get ruled out until like halfway through the third.
Well, yeah.
Like, I think they were like, we don't know if it's this. We don't want to push it. And
do you think he got an MRI? Because it was right after the game he said he was fine.
Yes.
It was right after the game.
He probably got an MRI and he was like, oh, it's fine. I'm good.
Well, so here's my thing.
Football players are tough.
Yeah, and I'm not questioning his toughness, anything like that. Nothing of that nature. All I'm saying is, God forbid the Eagles lose that game, right? Which they came that close to losing that game.
They came Jalen Carter sack away from losing that game.
They lose that game, and Q comes out and says, I'm fine after the game. What's our reaction?
Well, didn't that happen? That happened before. Speaking of Phillies, it was if the Phillies made it to the World Series in 2023, Rhys Hoskins said he would have played.
Right, and that's my only thing. And I'm glad he's okay, and it sounds like he's probably going to play this week.
And Isaiah Rodgers, yes, he got burned, but all intents and purposes, he was fine. He was fine.
Well, he essentially got benched.
He did, yeah, because Keely Ringo came in.
Yeah, Isaiah Rodgers didn't play good. He just didn't. He didn't play well.
Fumble recovery.
I mean, yeah.
But you got to give credit where it's due. I'm the positive guy.
He did what a backup does. He was serviceable.
I'm gonna say something.
I don't like where this is going, but okay.
So, say Q for. Excuse me.
Wow.
Say Q is done. He's not, but let's live in a world where doomsday scenario, he got hurt.
Sure.
Isaiah Rodgers and then Keely Ringo. You want to know who you could unlock from the depth chart?
Nope. Not doing that.
Who am I thinking of?
Nope, we're not even going to say his name.
Who am I thinking of?
No, do not say his name.
I'm not going to say his name, but is the guy that you think I'm thinking of, did he play in the Super Bowl 2 years ago?
He fucking did. He fucking did.
You say you didn't want to hold on to him any longer?
Stop. It's done. We're not talking about it anymore. Positives.
Or is that it with the negatives?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a ton of negatives from the defensive end.
No, one
CJ had a really bad first drive.
Yes, he did. He was getting torched. Well, Matt Stafford was just picking us apart.
Yeah.
He like bookend picking us apart. Like beginning at the end, he was dicing us up. Did you see what Josh Sweat said after the game?
Maybe.
They asked him about like playing on the field, and he's like, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And he's like, I'd rather play on that shitty ass Brazil field.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
Shout out to Josh Sweat. Will not be an Eagle next year.
No.
Great celebration, though.
Darius Slay.
Big play Slay. Still got something in the tank. And do you think this meant a little more to him because he was playing against Matt Stafford?
Yeah. Did you hear what he said after the game?
No.
He said, Puka got me on that one. Just you know how he talks. And he goes, Puka got me on that one. And I told Staff, I said, don't throw it here again. Stafford, don't throw it here again. And then what he did on fourth down, he threw it at me. I had a blanket. I'm like, oh my God, Darius.
I love him.
Usually, I'm like, Darius, stop talking. I love it.
No, playoff Darius Slay, talk your shit.
Yeah.
Playoff Slay, talk your shit. like he has been such a roller coaster this year because like when he is on, he is at 34.
Yeah.
He is locked down.
He is.
But when he gets gashed, he gets fucking
gashed.
Gashed.
And it's like the getting hurt, coming back, getting hurt, coming back. And I respect that about him, but it's like we got it.
You know that if he had that injury that Q had, he probably would have been in the end of that game.
Yeah.
He probably would have been like, take me up, put me in.
So, speaking of positives,
Jalen Carter.
So I'm going to steal this one from somebody at work. Blank check bond.
Was that somebody that you took that from? Does he look like a cat?
Yeah.
And has his own segment on the show?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Cool.
Blank check bond. Holy fuck.
I did see a scary rumor.
Dallas Cowboys?
No.
Oh, I saw that rumor. Okay,
no, there was that, but also the Panthers are looking to just...
Look.
Zach, you want to win, you stay here, pal.
I just, for the people.
You want me to clip this?
Yeah. Howie, we know you watch this show. You're a big fan of us.
Hi, Howie.
Pay that man, Zach Bond, whatever the fuck he wants. Period.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, he is involved in every single play, and he is making the big plays.
He's just so good.
He's so good.
I mean, a lot of it is Vic Fangio, right? Vic Fangio saw that in him. But it's like, the dude is playing out of his mind. I understand he's 27 years old. Give him a 3-year, make him the highest paid linebacker in the league. You don't have to
earned it.
You don't have to pay Jalen Carter for another 3 years.
Yeah. By the time that contract's done, you pay Jalen Carter.
Exactly. And I have no doubt how he's going to pay him.
Oh, no, not a doubt.
I really don't.
If he played that other guy that we talked about, he's going to pay Zach.
Yes. And I think the best player on the defensive end who probably won us the game. Who's that?
Jalen Carter. Yeah, he's really fucking good. So you did you see Orlovsky's breakdown of that sack?
No. The fake stunt?
No, he saved a touchdown.
Oh, yes, I did see that. Yes, I did.
Where Jalen Carter breaks through was the fake stunt because they were running that all day and Stafford was picking it up and then they did a fake one. Obviously, Carter got right to him. It was almost immediate. Mm-hmm. In the backfield, Higbee got free.
Yes,
he was wide open, but by the time he realized, Stafford was already on the ground.
Well, Stafford wasn't on the ground. He was in the air.
And no, I'm talking about the fourth down at the last drive.
Okay. The first sack, when he had Stafford in the air, I'm like, put him down. Shit, he's going to kill him. He's going to kill him.
He's just like, gotcha.
I thought he was going to pick him up and slam him on his head. I'm like, this man's got a family. Chill. But
him and his brand new veneers.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Dude. Jalen Carter.
Is he underrated?
I've been saying it for weeks, yes.
Like, I'm saying not by Eagles fans. I'm saying by the media. Like, Eagles fans know how fucking good he is.
I was listening to a certain radio station. Local radio station.
That has a lot of great takes, I'm sure.
Sure, but they were doing an interview with a quote that we had, Dick Vermeil.
Okay.
And he compared him to Reggie White.
Wow, that's a bold... I mean, I get it, but that's bold.
Dude, he has the stuff.
Of course he has the stuff to be Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald was our generation's Reggie White. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, Jalen Carter, you see that. And that was the thing coming out of college with him, too, is the talent was there. And I cannot believe that he fell to 9.
He has the talent to be the best Eagles defensive player of all time.
That's a hot take. I don't think it is, but that's because considering, like,
Why
White,
is that a hot take?
It's not a hot take. I'm saying, like, damn. Like
it's true.
It's like when
24.
When I hear you say that, I'm like, damn. But I'm like, no, you're right.
This is his second year in the NFL.
I can't believe I'm older than him. You're much older.
Shut up, jackass. This is his second year in the NFL.
Yeah. You want to know what's disgusting? That the picture that we're gonna look back on and be like, oh my God, Cox and Carter played together. Oh, 2023. Can you imagine? Do you think Vic Fangio could have gotten something out of that defense last year?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, imagine, after the Super Bowl, they won the hire Vic Fangio right out the gun, and then some jackass, who's the head coach for a certain football team that rhymes with Arizona Cardinals, that fucked us in the Super Bowl and then blocked us from getting Vic Fangio, and we had to sit through a year of Matt Patricia and Sean Desai. I'm not salty about it, no. Fucking ass.
Anything else you want to add on the defensive side of the ball?
Cocksucking motherfucker. The one negative I have.
Okay.
Vic Fangio is not very good at the kind of like the 2-minute drills. He lengthens the field a lot. We've seen it a lot this season against the Falcons, the Commanders.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning, like when they drove right down the field when Saquon scored that touchdown, and everyone's like, "Oh, we'll see the Commanders." I'm like, "There's still 3 minutes left. Like, there's plenty of time left." So they stormed right down the field.
I think it's on purpose.
You think? In order to get the ball back because Saquon.
I think it's on purpose because what they're saying is, okay, you guys were up 2 scores. You need to score a touchdown to make this even remotely interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to play off coverage. We're going to let you catch the ball in the middle of the field, and we're going to tackle you.
Waste time off the clock.
And it just so happened that we decided to throw the ball on second down instead of running the ball 3 times with Saquon and giving them, 40 seconds left? That's where the problem is. It's not the logic. That's where the problem is.
It's the execution.
Exactly. Now, if they were up 1 score,
yeah,
he's get him. We're going to do what we normally do. But I think he's doing that to prevent the big play, because if they score an 80-yard touchdown, there's still 3 minutes on the clock. And now it's like, uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Now Jalen and Saquon and the whole...
But I think it's more to do with the execution of the offense than it does the defense. Okay. Because you can say the same thing with the Falcons game in which they lost. Saquon dropped the ball. That game was over. He catches that ball.
Devontae
against the Commies. He catches the ball. Game's over. Period.
The Eagles legitimately could have been 15-1, 16-1.
16-1.
They could have been 16-1. Mm-hmm. And that one game we lost, we were without 4 of our 5 best players.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to give Vic an excuse, because obviously you don't want to give up the 80-yard drive in 2 minutes, which is basically what the Rams did. But the logic still makes sense.
Yeah, no, I got you. Okay, so you kind of talked me away from that. Good job. Hey, you know what? Good job by you.
I'm good at this.
Yeah.
Offense.
Yeah. We'll start negatives, because obviously we'll talk about them. Okay, we'll talk about them.
Go ahead. There's not much else I can say.
Negatives. Eagles offensive line.
Yeah.
They did not play well at all. Now, the elements, I'm sure, played a heavy part into that.
So, they played very well.
Pre-snow.
Pre-snow and with the running game.
Yes.
The passing game in the snow is when it became a problem. When you're thinking about it, right? You're an offensive lineman. You're lined up like this. Mm-hmm. You have to kick backwards to block him. Your footing is going to be all messed up going backwards than it is going forward. So the logic of them not being good against the pass game makes sense. They have smaller guys on the edge, Jared Verse, for example, to get off. And they're coming straight at you. Yeah, we respect them.
We respect
getting straight off the ball, coming at you. You're going to slip. You're going to miss. So I understand why they struggled. Now, do I think they're going to struggle against the Commanders? Fuck no. Do you know why? 2 words.
Saquon Barkley.
No.
Well, yes, but no.
But Jeff Stoutland.
Yeah. He's going to look at that and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yep.
What the fuck are you doing?
Because it wasn't one player. It wasn't Becton. It wasn't Lane.
He didn't have the best game.
He didn't.
He missed a lot of assignments.
Lane didn't have a good game.
No, he did not.
Cam didn't have a good game.
Dude, that false start. Jesus Christ. I'm like, of all the things, Jalen's getting speared out on the sideline, nothing. Lane Johnson literally goes, and they're like, oh, there it is.
Game's over if we score that touchdown.
Yeah. Because then that Saquon touchdown puts them off 3 scores at that point.
Yeah.
There was a lot of missed opportunity.
Yes.
I mean, let's just go along with that, because we're talking about the negatives anyway. So
sure.
Okay. I'm going to spin one as positive, one as a negative.
Sure.
Jake Elliott. Okay, hold on. Yes, the missed extra point and everything.
What did you say?
He had a missed extra point. Okay.
Can you Say it one more time.
He had a missed extra point.
Wrong. He had 2 missed extra points.
Okay. The Eagles do not win this game without Jake Elliott. They don't win the game, John. He went 3 for 3 on field goal attempts in the shitty weather. Here we go. Do you have this prepped and ready to go because you knew I was going to bring this up? Do you have this prepped and ready to go because you knew I was going to bring this up? Let me see your phone.
How many points did the Eagles win by?
9, 8, 7. 7. It was not 29-22.
Guess again.
29-22. That was the final score.
It was not the final score.
Yes, it was.
The final score was 28-22.
What? No, because I remember saying to myself the worst they could do is tie it.
Wrong. 28-22. If he does not miss those 2 extra points, we are up 8 points. And the worst thing can happen is they tie the game.
Okay, but positive, 9 points take them off. Eagles lose 22-21.
But what you're saying is, okay, he made 3 field goals.
Yes.
That's not.
That's what.
Wait, no.
That's what I'm saying. It's a positive or negative,
right,
jackass.
But what you're saying is, okay, he made three field goals. That's 9 points. But he missed 2 extra points. That's 2 points. I'd rather have the 9 points. Well, no shit. Well, you have one job. Make the goddamn fucking kicks.
I'm agreeing with you, John, but I'm giving him his flowers.
There's no flowers.
They don't win the game.
There are no. They don't. The game's not that tight if he makes both of those extra points. If he came out on Sunday and made 3 field goals and made both extra points, I'm not ripping him. I'm not ripping him at all. We talked about this before the playoffs.
Look at the weather, John. It was fucking windy and snowy. He made 3 extra points.
How did the Rams kicker do? Did he miss any extra points?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He missed 1. I'm saying, John, 2 things can be true.
No, they can't. No, they can't. The fact of the matter is, we've had a kicking problem all season long.
Yeah.
All season long. And I kept saying, Jake Elliott's a problem. Jake Elliott's a problem. I'm not worried about Super Bowl champion. Okay, well, if they lose that fucking game on Sunday, that's because of him and missing 2 extra points.
But they also won because of him, John.
But that's not how that works.
I understand. Yeah, what the fuck do you mean? You take Jake Elliott there, you take away 9 points? You take away 9 points, John. You're 21-22.
They did not miss an extra point.
Okay, whatever. They also only scored like 2 touchdowns. And had that's the other, other negative. Kellen Moore. Holy shit, he's been bad in the playoffs.
Look.
I'm out on Kellen Moore. Go take the fucking... Can the NFL stop allowing teams to interview coordinators?
It's bullshit.
It's fucking... It cost the Lions their entire season because the next day,
dude,
Ben Johnson was fucking hired.
Dude, I don't want to jump too much into the Lions Commanders because, frankly, I don't fucking care. Whatever. We're playing the Commanders.
Yes, we are.
I don't give a shit about the Lions. But what was he doing in that game? All these flips and tricks and this and that. And it's like, dude, you are the better team.
Yes, just
play football.
Just win.
Why are we doing all this fancy shit?
I think because it is so ingrained into the
It's who the Lions are.
Yes, where it ended up costing them.
But if they would have done that, like if they would have done that fake pitch and then
Jameer Williams or Jameson what? No, it was Jameson Williams.
Yeah,
the interception.
Yeah. And they did that in the NFC Championship against the Eagles. I would be like, okay, I respect the idea. I get it. It's an even match. But you're significantly better than the Commanders.
Yes.
What the hell are you doing?
I think, again, it was their whole identity. And it's going to come down to, I mean, the Lions they choked. They blew it. They had a golden opportunity. This was the year for the Lions, in my opinion. Now, yes, the offense is very young. The defense is very young. But we are going to look back on this run that the Lions have been on and been like, oh.
Shit, we got bounced by a rookie quarterback in the second round.
A rookie quarterback who's very fucking good.
Yes.
He's very good.
Speaking of quarterback play.
I'm not done with Kellen Moore.
Well, they correlate. They go hand in hand.
What the fuck are you doing not running the ball when you're in the end zone? What the fuck are you doing? Kellen Moore even said, he's like, yeah, it's on me.
Okay. Yeah, look, I'm out on Kellen Moore too. I'm
I'm
not a Kellen Moore guy.
You're not a Kellen Mooresman?
Yeah, I'm not a Mooresman. I never have been. I kind of wanted a different hire when he got hired.
I think Kellen Moore was the safe hire.
He is
coming into this season. We needed somebody who knew what the fuck they were doing.
He's not Ben Johnson, but he's not Shane Steichen.
He's not Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson. That's what I meant.
Yes, he is somewhere in between. He's also not Shane Steichen. Shane Steichen is.
So, I think he falls somewhere in between. I think he is.
He's fine. He's just fine.
I think he's an above average coordinator.
He reminds me of like Zach Taylor. He's fine.
Yeah, he's an above average coordinator. Now, in terms of play caller, I don't think he's very good.
No, because okay. I think the critics are getting to him, being like, why are we not passing the ball? Why are we not throwing the ball?
Stop. I don't care.
Eagles are not a throw the ball first team. And yes, I understand you have an offense that has A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Even Jahan Dotson has been. Did you see some of the tape on Jahan Dotson?
Yeah.
He was open a lot.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert, I understand that you are a pass first offense. You have the fucking MVP of the league. I'm sorry. It's Saquon. Run the fucking ball. Who gives a fuck? I would say I don't give a fuck who's on my offense. I love these guys. I love them. They go out every day. They fight hard. They run the routes. They do what they're supposed to do. But our identity as a team is a run-first team. Because we have the best offensive line in football and the best fucking running back on the goddamn planet.
So, you said something there about MVP.
Yep.
I know it's a regular season award. Did Lamar Jackson lose the MVP on Sunday?
They already voted for it, didn't they?
No.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it's going to be Josh Allen then.
I feel like at some point...
I think despite everything, I think the narrative, it's going to be Josh Allen.
At some point, you have to say, okay, you have great regular season, great regular season, great regular season.
And you choke in the playoffs.
And you choke in the playoffs. It's like, dude, I can't keep giving you an MVP for this.
Jalen Hurts has more playoff wins than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just okay. I think it's time. It's time we talk about Jalen.
Okay. Let's start with the injury first. Or do you not want to start there?
I just want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Is Jalen Hurts the most polarizing athlete?
Yes.
In terms of lovers, haters in Philadelphia since Tia?
Yes, because I think it's either you. It reminds me a lot of the Wentz debate, and it just might be a quarterback thing because you either loved Wentz or you hated him. We obviously we love Carson. We're Carson's men.
We did love Carson.
And coming back to your point that you made a couple weeks ago, he just fucking wins, man. He looked like shit these last two games, but guess what? He fucking won the game.
Spin the negative, and I'm going to talk about positives. Go ahead.
You want me to spin? What's the negative?
Talk about the negatives with Jalen.
He's injury prone. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade.
Well, okay. All right. So I guess I'm going to dive in. The safety, I think, is on Jalen. I think a lot of those sacks are on Jalen for holding the ball too fucking long.
I think because it's so instilled into his head to not make mistakes, to not fill it in tight windows, try to turn the ball over. Because do you know, little stat for you, that the remaining 4 quarterbacks left have not turned the ball over in the playoffs this
week. And
I
know that. But
throw it out of bounds. He was doing such a good job of doing that.
At some point, mistake-free football
will lose. It'll lose.
No, it's not that it will lose. It's just mistakes can be different things. A big mistake is turning the ball over.
Mistakes could be holding on the ball too long.
Could be a sack.
Safety.
It could be a sack. That's 2 points. That's 2 points right there.
And even minus those 2 points, it's an 8-point game.
And again, it's like, dude, you're still missing open receivers. Like, I get wanting not to throw it down the field when A.J. Brown's being double covered. I understand that, even though A.J. Brown is a top 5 receiver and you want to give him chances, I get that. But Dallas Goedert's wide open in the middle of the field. Devontae Smith is wide open in the middle of the field. Just throw it to him.
Now, I thought he did a very good job of doing that in the first quarter. Like, the first quarter, I felt like he was getting the ball and getting it out, getting the ball, getting it out. And then I don't know what the fuck happened in the middle, but he was holding the ball too long. He took off, potentially 6 points when he got sacked on those last 2 drives in the second quarter.
Yeah, and look, the ultimate goal here is not just to beat the Commanders. The ultimate goal is to win the Super Bowl. We're not players. We can look forward. We're not the coach. We're not the players. We can look forward. If the Eagles are going to get the ultimate prize, which is right here, Super Bowl champions, Jalen needs to play like he played against the Steelers. He needs to get the ball out of his fucking hand.
And I think we're going to see that more, especially because of his knee injury. I think we're going to see a lot of him.
I hope so, man. I really hope so.
I think we are. If I had to guess, obviously the Commanders are going to plan accordingly with Saquon, and you can only plan for that. You can't execute because
Rams try to do it too.
Rams try to do it too. But I just, my balls are telling me that this is going to be a big AJ game. I can't explain it.
You've been saying that for a week, dude.
I know, but like
you said that he was going to be against the Rams too.
Did I?
You did.
Well, it should have been. He dropped like 5 fucking passes.
That's the other thing. AJ, catch the fucking ball, dude.
Like that one in the end zone, that was egregious. That was right in his lap.
How many targets did
6?
Saquon have?
Oh, Saquon? I truthfully have no idea.
He had 4 targets.
Okay.
How many did he catch?
4.
Yeah. Dallas Goedert had 4 targets. How many did he catch?
4.
Correct. Devontae Smith had 4 targets. How many did he catch?
4.
Correct. AJ Brown had 7 targets. How many did he catch? 2.
2. I thought it was 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the 4th down. He had the 4th down conversion.
He dropped a ball that AJ Brown catches 100 times out of 100.
And I think the weather
plays a part, and I get that. But if he catches that ball, and that's a touchdown, and the Dallas Goedert call doesn't come back, and Devontae doesn't get his head chopped off,
we could be looking at like a 45-22 game right here.
Not even just that. You're looking at Jalen Hurts with 200-plus yards passing and 2 touchdowns. Then what are we saying?
Nothing. We're saying he played great.
So that's the spin zone you have to put it in.
Okay. No, I get you. Like, Jalen, these last 2 games since coming back from the concussion, he's been very frustrating, but he is doing the necessary things to win. And that's, I think, the point that ultimately we're getting at and we're going over is no matter what, no matter how poorly we think he plays, no matter how great he plays, all he does is win. That's it. That's all he does.
All right.
One more thing. Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Saquon Barkley.
Where are you going with this?
Just come on. He's really good.
This story is not done, right? We still have a game, maybe 2 games left. This story is not over yet.
We have 2 games left.
This story is not over yet.
No, it is not.
I'm going to leave this where it may be. Saquon Barkley is the greatest acquisition the Eagles have ever made.
It's a weird way to say drafting J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, but okay. I agree with you.
I want to tell you something.
Like who can we think that's? I mean, Nick Foles. Like when you think,
I'm talking more so free agent signing than like trading or drafting.
Yeah, they
I think that's
Nick Foles, re-signed. Like the second.
Yeah, but they drafted him too. Like I'm not talking.
You're talking about drafted, developed somewhere else, and came to Philadelphia.
Right.
Orlando Scanders.
I think the only argument you have, I don't even think T.O.'s in the conversation.
Really?
T.O. was only here, 3 years? 2 years?
Yeah, but he made it to a Super Bowl. Played on one leg.
Yeah, but like
you got to think it's the same. It's the same argument.
But it's not.
Because ultimately, Saquon's probably going to be here 4 years, 4 years.
But if it ends the way we all hope it's going to end,
great.
He's ahead of him.
Number 1 has to be Nick Foles then.
No, I don't count Nick Foles. Nick Foles, I think, is different because
he was drafted here, left,
here,
and then came back.
And then he came, and he came up as a backup. It wasn't like he resigned here as like the starting franchise quarterback.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Look, like any like conversation you're talking about with like acquisitions and free agent, I think Nick Foles is like voided. Like,
oh, I forgot to mention something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off here.
Okay.
Speaking of acquisitions, did you notice who did not play a single snap on defense?
That'd be Bryce Hoff.
Now, Bryce Hoff played it fucking 0 snaps.
His jersey number.
Vic Fangio said, "Well, you're not producing? Get the fuck out of here. I don't care."
Yeah,
I love that about Fangio. Also, didn't see Trout that much.
No.
Burks did have a very good game.
He did.
He played
He played all special teams.
Yes, he
Chopped
did. Trap.
it.
Anyway, sorry. Back to the acquisition conversation.
I think the only argument you could say is Jason Peters.
Oh yeah,
but
they traded for him.
That is a trade,
not a free agent.
Not a free agent signing.
Yeah. Damn. That's. What about Mark Sanchez?
I want to ask you something.
Sure. No, I'm not marrying you.
The Eagles sat their starters.
What are your socks?
They're superheroes. Director of Education got them for me.
Oh,
okay. Cool. They sat their starters in Week 18 against the Giants.
Yeah, everybody threw a hissy fit over it
because they didn't want to go for the record. Let's ask you something.
How many yards has Saquon gotten in these last 2 games?
What is a better record? All-time leading rusher in the regular season
or
ever including postseason?
Ever including postseason, which is 165 yards away from doing.
Wrong.
140?
147.
Oh, I was so close.
He is currently third all-time in all-time leading rushing behind Terrell Davis.
Saquon
he is 2 yards from beating Terrell Davis's original record in 97.
Which he will.
And he's 147 from beating his record in 98. Which he will do on Sunday.
He will be second all time. 100%. He will be second.
He will be first all time.
You think?
I can promise you he will be.
Okay. And what if he's not? I hope.
I don't know.
Okay. Let's not even think that.
So,
it's not even
speaking of that, we're going to get into the Owen and Chad and all stuff, we normally do, our shenanigans. Do you remember our bet?
About the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'd get Jalen Hurts' number tattooed on our ass. It's 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So say the Eagles win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be amazing.
Do we have to live stream us getting the tattoos on our ass?
Okay. Just walk with me. Eagles win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts does not win the MVP.
Okay. Saquon does.
Do we still have to get the number tattooed? Or does it have to be the Super Bowl MVP we get tattooed?
What if it's somebody stupid? What if it's fucking Bryce Huff?
That's what I mean. Does it have to be on my ass?
Where else would you put it?
I don't know, my ankle or something?
Well, the reason I said the ass is nobody other than your wife is going to see it. Maybe Liam.
I like Liam.
I like a Liam.
No, but maybe where Liam has his pick, just on the outside of the
I mean, yeah, I think it should be Jalen.
Has to be Jalen.
Has to be Jalen. And the reason I say that is because if they win the Super Bowl, there's only been 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks in Philadelphia Eagles.
But if Jalen does not win MVP, we just don't get a tattoo.
No, we got to do something. Maybe not a tattoo, but we got to do something. If Jalen wins the Super Bowl MVP, tattoo.
Well, we said it.
If Jalen does not, we'll do something.
See, I feel like...
What if?
All right, I'm listening.
I don't know what it'll be for me, but I can think of something to do to you.
All right.
You eat an entire Wawa pizza.
I'm not doing that.
Why? You'd rather get a fucking tattoo that's on your body forever than eat a whole Wawa pizza?
Yes, because I've had tattoos. I've never eaten a whole Wawa pizza. I know the side effect of tattoos. I don't know the side effects of eating a whole Wawa pizza.
You might have to call out of work next. Maybe we'll do it on Friday.
So
have the weekend to recover.
I think this would be interesting if we got whoever the MVP is of the Super Bowl.
What if it's somebody like Zach Vaughn?
You get 53,
and
you just get the date Super Bowl champions under it.
Okay.
So he'd be like this number, well, not that specific number, but
he's an enemy. He's the enemy.
Zach, we love you.
We love you.
But if you're a real Eagle, fumble the ball, miss a block, do something.
Oh, he's good at doing that.
Yeah, he's good at doing that.
He's good at missing tackles.
I think that's what we should do. I think if Eagles win the Super Bowl, whomever may be the Super Bowl MVP, we have to get that tattooed.
We'll talk about it.
You scared?
A little bit. I don't have any tattoos.
You'll be fine. Doesn't hurt that bad.
Can you hold my hand?
If you actually needed me to, I wouldn't.
No, I was about to say, I'd be like, you know what, John, you are a good friend. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Owner Chad.
What are we having Chad rank? And what are we? Owen should be random.
We're going to do a random NFC champion for Owen.
Just NFC champ.
I told him about it, so I made him do some research.
God damn it, John! Why would you do that?
Because I wanted him to give me a deep cut. And
Mac
Chad,
Collins.
we're going to have him rank NFC Championship games.
Just ever? Or specifically Philadelphia Eagles?
Philadelphia Eagles. Not always winning, though.
Number one has to be when they went to the Super Bowl. Which time, though?
There's 3 times they went to the Super Bowl.
I would rank number one the Niners one because it was very funny, the discourse of having to watch Christian McCaffrey take snaps.
It was funny. Would you like to go first?
Let's call Chad. So Chad, he ranks stuff, the drill.
I'm calling Chad, right?
Yeah. I call Owen, except he never answers.
True.
You okay, bud?
I don't know, dude.
Chad. I was in the shower.
Oh. Yo.
Yeah, Chad!
Chad!
What's up?
Where you at, buddy?
Welcome back.
Thank you, pal. Where are you doing right now, Chad?
I was just eating, actually, believe it or not, I was just eating the Kelsey mix cereal.
Good for you, man. Good for
Chad,
you.
tell your dog.
It's actually really good.
All right. Well, Chad.
Hi, Chad.
I got a question to ask you, buddy.
Yeah.
What's going on this Sunday?
NFC Championship game, baby.
Goddamn right it is. And where will that be hosted?
Philadelphia.
Uh-huh. So,
Super Bowl goes through Philly.
Yeah,
damn right it does. So, with that said, Chad, I'm going to have you rank Eagles NFC Championship games. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
So, we're going to start in order. 2003 NFC Championship against the Buccaneers. That was a loss. 2004 NFC Championship against the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay.
That was a win.
Yep.
LJ Crumple got his head taken off.
Yeah, he does.
2009 NFC Championship against the Arizona Cardinals. That was a fun
Remember that
game.
one?
That was a shootout.
Yeah, it was, but it ended in heartbreak.
Yeah. 2017 NFC Championship. Minnesota Vikings.
Do you want to know what the
Yep.
anniversary is? Where the kid going, yeah, man!
And finally, the 2022 NFC Championship against the quarterback, Christian McCaffrey, and the 49ers.
We would have won if we had Brock Purdy.
Go on,
Oh, gosh.
rank them, Chad.
So, I think we're going best to worst.
Yeah, we'll go best to worst.
All right. So, the best one's going to have to be, I think, 2017.
Of course.
Agreed.
Number one. Number two, I would have to go with, let's see here. I'll go with the 49ers.
Okay.
We would have
2022.
won if Brock Purdy.
Okay.
Okay. Number three, I'll go with the was it 2009, right?
2004 was the Falcons win.
Sorry, 2004.
Okay.
All right. And then we're missing one. Did you only give me four?
2009 against the Cardinals, which was a loss,
2003.
and 2003 against the Bucks.
All right, so I'll go 2009, and then I'll do 2003.
I think that's the right list.
You have the correct list.
You have the correct list, Jack. Good job, buddy.
Do you guys agree?
Yes.
2017 is the only one that resulted in a Super Bowl championship.
Yep.
49ers,
Which is funny.
it was a good time.
Just funny.
Falcons, we won. We advanced to the Super Bowl. Iconic hit of Brian Dawkins hitting Crumpler. 2009 was a lot of fun. That team kind of came out of nowhere.
Mhm.
It was a high-scoring game on the road in which they lost, but it was a good fight. And 2003 is, I think, is the worst one because it was here. They were favored big against the Bucks
And they choked.
and choked.
We blew it.
Typical Andy
Well,
Reid
guess
at that
what?
point.
Donovan McNabb.
We'll be adding another top five this Sunday.
Yeah, we
Oh!
Jack, give us an Eagles chant.
EAGLES, Eagles.
Fuck yeah. See you, buddy.
Bye, Chad. Love you.
Love you guys. Bye.
You know who we have to call now to do an Eagles chant?
Liam.
Liam. Should we have him name something?
Look
No,
at what?
I don't know. He's going to go, what's up, Jared?
Hey, dude. Jack.
Hello, Jared.
Hi, Liam!
Hello, guys.
You are live on the 52 Reasons podcast. Liam, how are you?
I'm good, bud. How are you, man?
I'm doing great. Liam, judging how the Eagles won last week, we called you.
Okay.
Give me a good old Eagles chant right here.
Alrighty, you ready?
I'm ready.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Fuck yeah! Let's go, Birds, Liam! I love you, Liam.
Love you, bud.
Bye.
What a guy.
Oh, my God. Fire me up.
Fire up, dude.
Fire me up.
Fired up.
Fire me up.
Oh, let's call Allie.
What are we naming what?
Random NFC champion.
Should I go? Meow.
Sure.
All
Do
right.
you, dude. Good fuck. No.
Meow.
Yo.
Meow.
Okay.
Hi, Owen. You're live on the 52 Reasons podcast. How are you, buddy?
Fantastic. Glad to hear your voice. Welcome back to the domestic states.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Owen, in honor of the NFC Championship coming to Philadelphia, because you want to know why? Owen, the NFC runs through Philadelphia.
Amen to that, brother.
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. Name a random NFC champion.
Ooh. Gotta go with my boy, Torrey Smith.
Oh,
That
good
catch
pull.
live.
Good pull by you, Owen. Can I get a
By him. Good catch by him.
good catch by him? That's correct. And he did a little prayer after he
Yep.
caught that.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Can you give me an Eagles chant?
Oh, yeah. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles!
Fuck yeah, Owen! Let's fucking go! Go Birds! I love you!
Runs through Philly.
Runs through Philly. Bye, Owen.
Say it tomorrow.
Meow.
We hunt. I love that slogan so much. He's not happy.
No, he's not happy.
All right, buddy.
There's two more people we need to call for Eagles chant.
Oh, fuck.
You're more scared than I am.
Should we do it at the same time?
No, we're not going to do that. No, because we didn't do it that time last time.
Okay.
Idiot. Sorry, that was mean. That was something I called for. I'm calling my wife to give us a go Birds because it happened last time.
Fair.
Hello. Hi, Ashlyn. You're live on the 52 Reasons podcast. How are you?
Who sounds scared now, you weenie?
Babe, can you just give me a go Birds, please?
Is that all this is?
Yes, I swear to God.
Okay. Go Birds.
Thank you. I love you.
You too.
Bye.
That was
Bye.
depressing.
She doesn't like being put on the spot.
All right, I'm calling my wife.
Good luck.
Relax.
Good luck, soldier. Put on speaker, John. What are you afraid of?
Yeah, I will. Relax. She's got to answer the phone. She's driving, stupid.
Oh, he's afraid. He's a little afraid little boy. He's a afraid little boy. You're scared of your wife. I do want to apologize for what you said to the people last week.
I said what I said.
You just doubled down.
Shouldn't answer.
Ruh-roh. All right. So John and I floated the idea before we get into our segments. John and I floated around the idea of if the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl, of doing a live stream.
Yes.
For all you guys to come in, watch us react to the Super Bowl live. Think it would be a really good idea. But judging what happened last week, we decided to niche that idea because it would be a one-way ticket to this show not happening anymore.
Yeah, I mean, if everybody could sign a waiver that I can say whatever the hell I want. Yeah, sure, I'd be down.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no,
that's
bad
idea.
Bad idea. Good idea, but bad idea.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Ready for your quote?
Sure. Just gonna get pissed off.
All right. Okay.
By the way, baseball's coming up. I have a Phillies podcast. John now also has a Phillies
Shut
podcast.
up. We're not talking about that right now.
I'm just
Shut up. All right. So this is where I give Jared a quote.
3 guesses, 3. You know the game.
Yeah. And he just gets mad at me.
Yep.
All right. You ready, buddy?
I'm locked in.
If you love what you do, you're going to work all day, every day. Okay.
What years active did this?
12 to 21.
Oh, okay. What position?
Linebacker.
Oh, fuck off. I already know they played for the Commies and the Eagles, so I'm not.
Okay.
I know your forte there, pal.
Okay.
Linebacker.
Mm-hmm. You gonna ask me a question? You're just gonna stare into my soul.
I'm thinking of like Eagles have not had good linebackers.
Okay.
Nate Gary.
No.
Shit. He was a Niner, not a Commander. God damn it. What years did he play? Okay.
Yeah. What took you so long? Sorry. You know what you did last week, right?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Give me a Gabbert.
Gabbert.
No thanks.
Beck, you need to do this.
Why do I have to?
Because the Eagles won last week when you said go Birds, and they're going to win again this week if you say go Birds. So
just
please.
do it.
How bad do you want me to do it?
Do you love me or not?
I don't like this.
Did you buy me ice cream last night or not?
Oh! I literally told you I was going to do it. So give me a go, Birds.
And you'll get it on your way home, John.
All right. Go Birds. I have the Girl Scout cookies, so joke's on you.
What kind? Wait, what kind?
Thin Mints and peanut butter patties.
Good job.
2 OGs you got to go for.
Good job, Beck.
All
Proud
right,
of you.
all right, Mama. I love you. Be careful.
Love you.
Bye, Beck. Be safe. Love you.
All right.
Bye, Jar.
Go Birds.
I called you Jar.
Yes, all right. Okay. What years did they play on the Eagles?
12 to 17.
Oh, okay. So Super Bowl champ.
Yeah. So
I have one guess.
Yep.
Now, Mr. Chance to blow. But no, he was a corner. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Fucking Patrick Robinson. I know he was a corner.
he was a corner.
But whatever. Who was it?
What if I told you he was in the news recently for being arrested?
That does nothing. I'm sorry.
Okay. What if I told you his brother also plays in the league, linebacker,
Okay. Again.
for the Cowboys? What if I told you...
Who is it, John?
Shh. What if I told you I already did a quote for this player the last time we won against the Commanders?
I don't know who the fuck that was.
That was Super Bowl champion Michael Kedricks.
God, fuck.
I was going to do the exact same quote, but I couldn't find it. And
You could have just watched the
I
episode.
did, but I didn't know exactly what I said, and I didn't want to paraphrase it. Because it's not a quote if I paraphrase it.
It's very true. Look at you. That's libel.
Yep.
I learned that in school. Thanks, Temple.
In my huge brain.
There you go. Now, the reason we're wearing what we're wearing is because the last time we wore this, the Eagles beat the Commies.
On a short week.
On short week.
Just like we're going to do this week.
Yeah.
We have a draft class or you not have a draft class?
I have one. I'll just fucking Google it. I don't really care.
All right.
Let's give, you know what? I'll throw you another.
Oh, that was very funny.
I'll throw you another. Oh, wait. We already did this one. Shit.
Probably did a lot of them, buddy.
Well, not naming all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Dumbass.
Whoa!
Okay. Yeah, this should be pretty easy for you.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
2018.
2018.
It's when I tell John in draft class and he has to guess all the picks that the Eagles had. We changed it midway through the show because he was just getting every time. I was getting mad.
First overall pick. Who had it?
It's just the Eagles. God damn it. No. 2 weeks in a row.
Speaking of that,
2 weeks in a row. We were perfect for 20 weeks.
Speaking of that, did the Eagles have the number 2 overall pick?
In this year?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay, so that was 17.
Yes. No, I was 16 actually.
Oh, 16, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We won the Super Bowl in 2017.
What pick did the Eagles have in this draft?
49.
49. Is it Dallas Goedert?
It is Dallas Goedert.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What was the next pick?
I'm not giving you all that.
I have to know what the pick is.
125.
Oh, Jesus Christmas.
Yeah, I think they sold a lot.
All right, so it was Dallas Goedert. Who
Yup.
else was in Dallas? Maddox was in his draft.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 125.
Yeah.
I was going to say this player pisses us off a lot.
Yeah.
130.
I don't know. You got to give me more than
Has
that.
a really cool celebration.
Oh, is it Sweat? Okay.
He was a 4th round pick. Holy shit.
Decent little draft there. Any other players out there?
Pick 206. We've talked about this player a little bit.
Talked about this player a little bit.
He was not good.
Not good?
Not on the Eagles anymore.
Not good. What position?
O-line.
O-line. He's not good. It's not Vitae, is it?
No, I thought it was very good.
It's fine. I don't know.
What does Matt Pryor do for you?
I met him.
You did.
I did.
You did. And
He's
pick 233, pretty much a layup.
230. Oh, that's Jordan.
It is Jordan.
Yeah, it's Jordan. Force
Okay.
an angel.
Took Andre
I was
Dillon's
listening to
show.
this Christmas.
John, it is midway through January.
Yeah, but Jordan Mailata comes along. What are you
Oh,
supposed
nice. Etrio got elected to the Hall of Fame.
Cool. What am I supposed to do? Jordan Mailata comes on. You want me to turn it off? What the
No.
hell's wrong with you? I don't care if it's...
I wish he just made not Christmas music. I'd listen to it.
I would listen to it too.
Just non-Christmas music. That'd be fucking lit. Commanders.
NFC Championship.
You got to give them credit, man. Like, they drafted the right guy. Every free agent has been big for them.
I'm giving you a lot of clips today.
You are. What are you
I had my clip about whatever. I had my clip about
That's
Jake
the-
Elliott. I had my clip about going off about Jalen Carter and how he could be the greatest Eagles defensive player of all time.
You're going to get one clip.
I'm
Just
I'm giving you the choosing of these.
You're going to get the first one because I'm too fucking lazy to scan through them all.
I might have another clip for you right here.
Oh, you're about to say something controversial. Here Yossi's sitting up. Here comes the controversy.
Washington Commanders. Joshua Harris. Story. It's a great story. I mean, rookie quarterback, looks like an absolute stud. You won 2 playoff games, one against the heavy favorite Detroit Lions on the road. This is cute, but it's time to end it. It is time the bully bullies the little boy. This is over. It's done. See you next year, Washington.
I love it.
It's a cute story. It really is. It's nice to see them get back to relevancy.
But
This is the Eagles' world, and the fucking Commanders just live in it.
yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's look at the commies' road to where they are now.
Correct.
You go on the road to and you need to also give them credit. They've done all this on the road.
Sure.
So credit where it's due. We need to give them their flowers.
Okay.
They've had an incredible
All right. Just let's put a timeout.
time
real
out
quick.
on hate, guys.
Yeah, then maybe you should tell it to yourself.
Oh, god damn it.
Anyway, timeout. Commanders did everything on the road. Why did they have to play on the road? They didn't win enough fucking games to win the division.
Yes.
I can't give you credit for winning on the road when you put yourself on the road.
Okay, fair. I was trying to be nice, John.
I'm just saying.
We're an unbiased podcast.
That is unbiased. That is a fact.
That is a fact. Okay. So do everything on the road. You look at the Bucks. They won that game because Baker fumbled within the 5-yard line.
They won that game because the Bucks weren't that good.
They fumbled in the 5-yard line after getting a 4th down stop.
Yeah.
They fumbled, goes their way, and I truly, truly believe Ben Johnson was checked out.
Are you talking about the
Lions?
You like the Lions now?
Lions.
Okay.
Ben Johnson was checked out. I think they were looking ahead to the NFC Championship game.
Uh-huh.
I don't think they were in it. I think the Lions played the Commanders played with a chip on their shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But as you very lovely stated, that comes to an end now. This is the Eagles world, commies. You've had a nice story. You are going to be good for a long time as long as Jaden Daniels is healthy. Mm-hmm. Your story ends here. Maybe next year.
Look, they beat the Lions because the Lions turned the ball over 5 fucking times.
Yes.
You will not win playoff games turning the ball 5 times.
No, you will not.
Speaking of turning the ball over 5 times.
I disagree with that.
What?
CC Sabathia also elected to the Hall of Fame. Oh, 3,000 strikeouts. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Not bad take by me.
Player.
I just think of the tail end of his career.
Yeah. Speaking of 5 turnovers and our quarterback getting hurt, everything had to go right for the Commanders to beat us in Washington.
Yeah.
And they still came a Devontae Smith drop away from losing that game with Kenny Pickett at quarterback with broken ribs.
Yeah.
The Commanders are going to be stomped out on Sunday.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I want you to be right. Don't misunderstand me, but I just think
Tell me.
the Eagles know how to play them. Obviously, they're in division. They know, but you can make that same argument for them.
Okay. All right. So
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
I get it. Despite everything, right? Despite the one win, the one loss, and the 5 turnovers they had, because it wasn't all him.
It was Robinson fumble.
Robinson fumbled, 2 interceptions, and another fumble. But he kind of gave Vic a beating there.
Yeah, to counter your counter, who was missing from the Eagles defense for a majority of the game?
CJ.
That would be one Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
So the fact of the matter is, Vic Fangio is not going to come at Jaden Daniels with the same scheme that we had when we lost.
No.
The fact of the matter is, Vic Fangio is going to give this rookie quarterback something he hasn't seen.
Hell. And his name is Jalen Carter.
Also,
their guard is injured, torn
Yes,
ACL, which hoping for speedy recovery.
No,
we don't
we're
love
not,
injuries.
it's
We're
not
not
like
going
that.
there.
It's not like that.
But you take advantage. Like, for example, when Quinyon Mitchell went down, Stafford was targeting Rodgers.
Right.
You take advantage of the weaknesses.
The only aspect I worry is if Jaden Daniels somehow turns on some sort of magic and plays, hero ball. Terry McLaurin is going to be locked up. We know that. He was locked up the 2 games they played. Noah Brown or whoever the fuck their other receiver is. Lamine Zacchaeus revenge game.
No, dude, Brown's been playing out of his fucking mind these last 2 games. May I introduce you to Cooper DeJean?
Literally. Cooper DeJean. Darius Slay, 37, 45 years old. Somehow going way back in the time machine.
And there's one more player. Unleash him.
Who? Talking about number 3?
No. Talking about number 24.
Stop. We don't need bad vibes. We don't need bad vibes.
Unleash him, John.
No.
Let him cook.
You know what's disgusting? If they somehow find a way to win a Super Bowl, he's going to get a ring.
Yeah. He will.
Disgusting. How are you feeling? Like, what are you
nervous?
Feel? Okay, talk to me about your nervousness. Why are you nervous?
So here's the thing. Number one, it's the NFC Championship game. It's always nerve-wracking, despite who
you have to think about it in this aspect. That's not nerves. That's excitement.
I was throwing up during the division round. I threw up.
That will mean
the wings didn't help. I had a lot of wings.
Yeah, but okay, it's the NFC Championship. What else?
NFC Championship game. It's a divisional opponent.
But
that just terrifies me because
think about it this way. It's a divisional opponent for us
And them.
and them.
But I just
Where else does the nervousness come from?
Eagles by a million.
I'm trying to talk you out of being nervous.
So I mean, I think it's just inherently like we're so close. We
Yes.
are so
Yes.
close to getting back to the Super Bowl. And
You can't overthink these things.
I always overthink, John.
Like
You know me.
the fact of the matter is, the Eagles are the better team.
Yep.
They may not be playing at their A game right now,
Mm-hmm.
but we know Jalen turns it up in the big moment. He did in the Super Bowl. He did in last year's NFC Championship game where they blew, or not last year, 2 years ago's NFC Championship where they blew the doors off the Niners.
We would want it to be a big party.
No, you wouldn't have. It's just, I need you to think about what we do well versus what the Commanders don't do well.
Billy Wagner also got elected. I'm sorry, I'm getting Hall of Fame updates.
I honestly don't give a fuck.
Okay.
We have the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah, we do.
Period. We have the best player on the face of the earth. Period.
Do you want to know who's been really impressing me? Jalen Carter.
He's been good.
He's pretty good.
And you know what else may happen on Sunday?
Eagles go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. What are you about to? Dude, like we make a bet that I forgot about that you're about to like show up. Okay, I got so nervous right there. I thought you were about to pull up some receipts. I'm like, what are you, my wife? What? What are you about to whip out? Oh, pause. What is that? Is that Lane Johnson? Oh, that's Brandon Graham. Yep, I heard. Yeah.
And
Is
look,
it-
Brandon Graham is not what he was in 2017.
Is it controversial to say I don't want him to fly?
No, no. It's not controversial, but just for the boys to get fired up and morale and get them going. Not that you need that for the NFC Championship, but that adds that extra layer.
Can you do a celebration?
What do you mean? I want you to walk with me. Can we? I want you to think about something for a minute. Close your eyes. Trust me. Eagles in the Super Bowl. Close your eyes.
I thought you were
I'm
gonna
not going to hit you.
Promise?
I swear to God. All right. Eagles in the Super Bowl.
All right.
We're playing the Kansas City Chiefs.
No. Can it be the Bills?
No, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. We are up 8 points. 40 seconds left in the game. Patrick Mahomes drops back, looking for Travis Kelce deep down the field.
BAM!
From the edge, Brandon Graham, strip sack.
No.
Jalen Carter falls on it.
And then
Game's over.
flag. Personal foul, roughing the passer. My sweet prince, Patrick Mahomes. He wins the Super Bowl again.
What do you think about
Can
that?
I talk about how much of a bitch he is?
No.
I fucking hate him.
Can I ask you a question? So,
I'm not marrying.
okay. Well, let's talk about this first.
Okay.
Score predictions. Where you at?
Dude, I don't know, man. Fucking 34-27.
I have a 31.
Because you got to think, look at defensively, Todd Bowles' defense always play good. They only put up 23.
Yes.
Lions' defense was on third stringers. They put up 45.
And 5 turnovers.
And 5 turnovers.
I have 31-23. I think they will get to the red zone quite a bit, but I think they're going to be settling for field goals quite a bit as well.
I don't think they're going to settle for field goals. I think they're going to go for it and get stuffed. They go for it every fourth down.
So we're both predicting victories.
Of course.
With that said,
Yes.
the Eagles would be advancing to the Super Bowl 59
Nine.
Super Bowl.
Correct.
Who would you rather play?
I.
Because we can't talk about this next week because there may not be next week, and even if there is a next week, we would already know who they're playing. So that's why I want to ask you that now.
Chiefs.
Why?
I want revenge. I want to strip away that 3P from that Kermit the Frog. Fuck.
Okay. Can I tell you why you're incorrect?
Sure. What's going to piss me off here, John, is because if they play the Bills and the Bills win,
Yeah.
I'm going to be upset, but at the same time not, because I fucking love Josh Allen.
Okay, so here's my argument for you.
Sure.
You want the Bills.
Uh,
Why do you want the Bills, John? That's a great question. You want the Bills because of the unknown.
Yeah, you don't know how Josh is going to be in that big.
I think Josh Allen will perform in the Super Bowl.
How will Sean McDermott?
How will Sean McDermott perform?
Mhm.
I know Andy can scheme it up. I've seen him do it.
And you know Nick can too. Nick's been there. He's been there. He was.
Okay,
He lost by 30
just hear me out.
points.
Just hear me out. I know Andy can scheme it up. I know Patrick Mahomes comes to play despite what everybody says about him. He comes to play every single big game. Now, if the Bills beat the Chiefs, I think that's their Super Bowl. I really
You think
do.
they blew their load?
Because they finally got over the hump. They finally got over the hump of the Chiefs.
And they're
it's like,
oh,
we're here.
Now what?
Yeah, here to get the shit kicked out of you.
And we all remember that Bills-Chiefs game or Bills-Eagles game last year.
Yeah,
That was
Kelly
fucking
Breeze.
awesome.
I just feel like
Imagine if it ends the same way. Jalen runs in for a touchdown.
in
goes for the
overtime.
Super Bowl.
And it's just you have to want the unknown versus
The known.
people that have already done it multiple times.
I agree. I think it's
Either way,
going to be awesome.
I think the Eagles are favored.
Yeah. Well, no, not if they play the Chiefs, they won't be.
Want to bet?
Sure.
How much you want to bet?
Chick-fil-A. It seems like we always do Chick-fil-A.
Okay, cool. Because I already have the spread. So,
And we never show up, so womp. See that that's not a dick move.
it's not a dick move.
Not a dick move by John.
Because the Eagles would be 1.5 point favors against both of them,
So
which is essentially a
I
pick'em.
just part of me, I agree with everything you said. I think, and I don't want to look ahead, man. Like
No. And the only reason I'm bringing this up now is
because we might not get a chance to.
we will not get a chance.
Yes, that's very true. Okay, so I say I don't want to look ahead, but looking ahead,
Mhm.
if the Eagles win,
Yep.
next week's episode might be a little different.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about. Actually, not. No, yes, next. No, the bye week. The bye week episode will be different. I'll talk to you about it.
Cool.
I have ideas.
Okay.
But
I ain't talking about the Pro Bowl. I can tell you that much.
no, fuck no. We'll have that, and
I ain't watching that shit.
moving forward, if the Eagles lose, which doomsday, we're not going through that again.
Yeah, I forgot that was there.
What John and I are going to do is obviously talk about it, but then we're still going to record, but look at it as third-party objective, not fans of anything. And that's been our contingency this entire playoffs, that if the Eagles were to get bounced, whether it be last week, the previous week, that we look at the playoffs objectively and everything like that. But let's just go back to the Super Bowl, John. The next time we record this podcast, the season's either over or we're going to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
That's pretty nuts, considering how the season started.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've come a long way, and you talked about doing best moments of the pod for the year.
Yeah, that's another thing that I'm working on is going throughout all the episodes, watching all of them, writing down time clips. I'm going to put together like a big best of season compilation. Yeah. John's going to help me with that one. Yeah, he is. He doesn't know it yet, but he is.
Yeah, look, man, I feel like this is our year.
Yeah. It just feels like everything is lining up.
And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to the people. If we do pull it off, I will cry like a toddler.
Yeah. That's going to be an electric episode if they win.
Oh, my God.
What are we going to do? Kiss? Should we kiss? If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, you want to kiss?
No.
I think we should kiss.
No.
Should we bring Liam here and kiss him? And leave?
I'll give Liam a kiss. Yeah, we'll give
Liam a kiss.
Yeah, we'll give Liam a kiss. Any final thoughts, buddy?
Something we also discussed doing, this is all like after, is having everybody here in person that's involved.
Yes.
That'd be Liam, be Owen.
Yep.
The most difficult one will be Chad.
Fuck yeah.
Most difficult one to get here will be Chad, but I'll bully him into it.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of have like a round table.
Yeah.
Kind
Discuss
of thing.
the season. like I said, they come with good points. We just voice them to you guys for the most part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like a lot of what we talk about, yes, it's through us, but a lot of it, like we kind of bounce off of them as
Yep.
well. Like they are much involved in this show as we are.
Yeah.
We're just the faces of it.
Yep.
But as an example, for your blank check Bond,
Yep,
that was from a certain cat.
That's Owen.
Liam just being Liam.
We like Liam.
And even with Chad, I mean, it's just a lot that we talk about, and it's we don't really think of it as kind of like a round table kind of thing, like discussing points that we can talk about here.
Yeah.
It just kind of happens organically, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
But it's also just giving them credit because we don't want to take the credit for everything. So like John said, like they are much a part of the show as, their segments and going throughout everything as we are.
Yep.
But John, anything else?
Let's go, dude.
Go Birds.
Go fucking Birds.
Go Birds. Fuck the commies. And most importantly, fuck Josh Harris.
And you know what? We'll see you in New Orleans.
See you in New Orleans.